Okay, I am here with the one and only Jessie James, who agreed to do an interview for the 1 year anniversary of JessieJamesBand.com. And she's going to answer some of your questions and some of my questions that I also came up with, kind of about the new CD. So the
Okay.
first question is for all the international fans, which I know that you have a lot of, and I know that you especially love your fans in Brazil, and we have a lot of visitors from Brazil too. So are you planning on promoting the new album internationally at all, or ever going over there to tour?
Really, really, really want to. We're working on it. Their main focus, the label's main focus is to make everyone aware of me in the U.S., but I know that we have so many fans in Brazil and also in some other places, so I think it makes a lot of sense to eventually go over there, and I definitely think of my Brazilian fans all the time, and I know I have fans in Portugal, and I have some fans in the UK, and so it's definitely important to me, and I'm working on it. I haven't forgotten about it.
All right. Okay. So I saw that the name of your album was released today, Daughter of a Gypsy.
Yes.
Yes. What's the significance behind that?
Well, as a lot of you all know, I have lived in 14 different places and I travel all the time. Growing up, that's what I did. I traveled all the time and you pick up, you move, you leave a little behind and you take something with you on the way. It made sense to me to call it Daughter of a Gypsy because, I think kind of the definition of gypsies are they're nomads. They travel all the time and they steal and not that I necessarily steal, but I think you take some things with you and you leave some things behind. So it makes a lot of sense for me to call that, and it's also one of the lyrics in my songs. What am I here for? So
Nice. And do you know how many songs are going to be on the new album yet?
I know that we're gonna do an exclusive deal with Walmart. It's gonna be like an 8 for 8,
Oh,
and then iTunes is gonna have some bonus tracks, and so you'll get like 8 songs first, and then you'll end up getting like around 11 for
nice.
the whole record.
Cool. And are you planning to tour for the new album? And can we expect any cover songs? I know you did some Shania a
I
little
do
while
some
ago.
Shania. I want to do some more cover songs. I was actually talking to my band about that. I'm not sure what to do yet. I would actually like some, I don't know, I'd like some of the fans to kind of tell me what they would like to hear me sing.
Yeah.
They can request it themselves. So let me know if they say anything. I'll put it on Twitter to see if what people want to hear. But we are traveling a lot. We're gonna do a radio tour, and then if the song picks up, like we hope it does, then we're gonna get on a tour. Like last year, Wanted started doing well and hit the top 20, and so then
Hmm.
we went on with Jonas Brothers and then Kid Rock. So hopefully the same thing happens with this song.
Nice. Okay. And what's kind of on that note? What's your favorite song to do live?
Right now,
Hmm.
I really like my song Bartender. It's on the new record and it's called Bartender and it's so much fun. I think a lot of people are gonna really like hearing that one. And I also really like doing I Look So Good Without You because people really get into it in the
Yeah.
crowd.
Over the past year, what's the most exciting thing you've had the opportunity to do?
I think I would have to say the Kid Rock tour for the troops. Since I'm a military brat, the troops mean so much to me and everything that they do for us, and I support them 100%. So I think going over there and giving back and entertaining them was probably my favorite thing, and I really would love to do it again. I really hope it happens this Christmas again because that's when it was last year. And
Hmm.
I don't know if Kid Rock is doing it again, but if he does, I really hope he asks me because I had such a good time.
Yeah, I got a lot of emails from like people in the military that really liked you and your performance, so that was great.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this is a fan question. How many tattoos do you have and what are they of?
I have this one, which is a honeybee because my mother calls me her little honeybee. And then I have this one, which is covered up by my new watch. Lala, which is what my little sister calls me. She couldn't say Jessica when she
Huh.
was a little girl, so she just said Lala. I know it's random. And then I have, obviously, there's a video of it. Lala, I mean, not Lala, an Aries symbol, very much into astrology and horoscopes. And I honestly live by them. I won't date someone if they don't match my sign. So it makes a lot of sense that I got that tattoo.
Um, is there a dream producer or songwriter you'd like to work with?
I'd really like to work with Shania Twain. I'd like to write a song with her. Um, I I've worked with the people that I want to work with. I really did want to work with Kara, and I've been able to do that, Kara Diogordi. But there's no one really huge that I've ever really wanted to work with. I think some of the people that are not like really massive producers are usually the best people because they work the hardest.
Yeah, I know you worked with Hinder on some new songs, right?
Yeah, I did. I'm not sure this song will make the record. It's really, really mean. I wrote it about an ex-boy. It's really evil, actually. So I'm not sure if it'll make the record, but it was a really good song.
Right. Well, maybe you can do that one live, even if it doesn't make the record.
Yeah.
What's your favorite lyric from the new CD?
I think it would definitely be. It probably will be daughter of a gypsy, which was the second line in What Am I Here For? The whole line is, daughter of a gypsy, 14 different homes, nobody likes a pretty girl, so I always sat alone. It's very true to, I think, a lot of new girls that get a lot of trouble, and people are really mean to them when they're new, and of course I had to do that 14 different times.
Yeah.
I was a new girl, actually went to 2 different schools in 1 year one time, and that's really, really hard, especially if you're kind of cute or I mean, even if you're just a girl, other girls are going to be threatened by you when you come into school, and so I think a lot of other girls can relate to that.
And this is actually another question that we got on Twitter, which kind of goes along with that. Is Noonan High going to be on the new album at all?
It's a good question. I wanted to put it on this album, but I still am not ready to, and that's a personal choice. It's a very strong song, and it means a lot to me, and it's a very serious story. And, you know, whenever it was leaked on the internet, I got a lot of kids from school actually attack me and make their own videos and start to be really, really awful to me again. And so I think I'm just not ready for that right now. I want to keep everything really positive. So it will come out eventually, and I definitely will perform it, but not the right time.
Okay. And this is the last question. Do you have any other talents besides singing?
Well, I do. I belly dance. And I know I've said that in other interviews before, but I belly dance. I also paint. There's a couple paintings right there on the wall, if you could see them.
Oh, yeah.
And then there's, let's see, I'll show you another painting.
Okay.
I love to paint. This one's kind of dark, but I'll show you anyway, since I love you, Matt. This is one of my more recent paintings.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Which was on Facebook anyway, but I'm working on a drawing right now, so that's going to take a second. But I do love to paint. So those are some of my talents, and I also really good at gymnastics. I was really into that in school, and hopefully I'll get to do that in the next single. I can't say what it is yet, but if the first single goes to plan, we're going to release this song, and I really would like to do some kind of cheerleading kind of thing to it and do some gymnastics. So that
Interesting. Okay, well, I think that's it, and that's the last question. So thank you so much for doing this for us.